Good evening. Today we will discuss the meaning of the eighth stanza of Rayara Ashtotra composed by Sri Appannacharya. The stanza goes this way: Yatpadodaka Sanchaya Suranadi Mukyapa Ga Sadita Asankyanuttama Punya Sangavilasat Prakyata Punyavaha दुस्तापत्रय नाशनो भूवि महावन्द्या सुपुत्रप्रदो व्यङ्गस्वङ्ग समर इद्दो ग्रहमहामः पापा हस्तं श्रये. What Sri Appannacharya talks about here as he composes this stanza is the water used to wash Sri Raghavendra's feet brings all the illustrious and famous virtues. Yatpadodaka Sanchaya, a heap of water used to wash the feet of Sri Raghavendra, Vilasat, illustrious, Prakyata, famous, Punyavaha means to bring punya, merit or virtue. This Padodaka is as divine as the river Ganga herself. The Padodaka of Sri Rayaru provides punya like the immeasurable punya that we get from bathing in river Ganga. If you read Hindu scriptures, if you read Upanishads, if you read the Ramayana, if you read the Mahabharata, if you hear the Bhagavad Gita, you will find times immemorable the mention of the purity of the river Ganga. Rayaru's Padodaka, the heap of water that we get from washing his feet, that water brings you all those same punyas and virtues. A large amount of merit that is immeasurable, asankhya, is what the word punya sangha tells us. Anuttama, unsurpassed. Asadita, which can be obtained. Mukhyapaga, from bathing and drinking. In, where? Suranadi. Suranadi, the river Ganga. This water of Rayaru, friends, also destroys the three types of miseries related to us: Daivaka, Bhaudika, and Adhyatmika. These miseries are there in us. We don't even know how to tell them or how to measure them or how to express them, but they're there in us. We are born with it. Whether you like it or not, the debit and the credit from the last Janma, the debit is all what we collect. These are those miseries. We are born with those debts. Credits are still kept somewhere. But the debts are given to us the minute we are born. And then throughout this life, we are trying to take care of paying off those debts. But because we are born with those miseries, we commit more sins and accumulate even more debt on top of the debt we have, which is not good. But by the time we realize that we have done this, life is gone. Alas, we have lost a lot of time. Time that could have been spent in understanding and following the Guru. Time that could have been used in worshipping Narayana. We have lost all that time. But this Padodaka destroys those miseries. Suputra Pradaha. It gives us a great son. Bhuvimaha Vandyaha. Even to the most distressed woman who could not conceive a child, this Padodaka blesses her with a great son. Samriddhida provides in great abundance. Rairu is a giver. You ask one, you get 10. You ask 10, you get 100. You ask 100, you get 1,000. But are you capable of asking for 100? Do you and I possess that Vak Chaturya to stand in front of Gurugalu and ask him, I want 100? Will we have the guts? Are we capable? We have to pray. Through prayer, through servitude, is how you are able to get that from the Guru. Swanga, elegant limbs. You want to be having good limbs, you want to be good looking and strong. Not that you have to project yourself well to somebody else, but to your own self. You should be able to carry yourself, you should be able to get up, sit down, do your own pujas, your prayers, your sevas. For all that, you need good limbs. Vyanga, someone who was deprived of them earlier, gets blessed with them. Should they deserve to be blessed? Have they paid off all their debts? Rairu will instantly grant them that. Graha, here it does not mean home. Navagraha, grahas. These grahas, according to Shastras, they all have their own times by which they will pass through every person. And when you are going through a graha that is on the reverse side in your horoscope, you will go through very bad phases of life. You pray to Rairu that you want the bad effect, the Mahapapa of these grahas are taken away. Apaha, Tamashraye, I surrender to you. So, in other words, when you go to the matha, they will ask you Tirtha Tagondra. That Tirtha, that Padodaka is immensely divine and it will help take care of all those issues. That is the reason why you are asked to take the Tirtha when you go to the matha. Whether you go in the morning, whether you go in the afternoon, whether you go in the evening, this is very essential. Please remember to say this stanza alone, not the whole Ashtotra, just the stanza alone. Pray in your mind whenever you are there to take the Tirtha Prasada. Thus ends the explanation of chapter 8 or stanza 8. Next week, we will look at stanza 9. Thank you.